Welcome back to the Robby Gordon season mode. We come off an almost good race at Michigan, and it's getting hard to put a big point gap on second, or a bigger one than we already have, and that's because Greg Biffle keeps finishing second. I obviously have over 1,000 points, and to have over 1,000 points scored before the chase even begins, that's monumental. Biffle has showed up to be the second best guy in the Cup Series field. Matt Kenseth started to drop off a little bit over the last couple races, starting to kind of lose the edge that he had. Martin Truex Jr. still up here, a lot of the normal drivers, but Jeff Gordon had a good run at Michigan, and Travis Pastrana had a really, really bad race, so Travis is starting to get into the danger zone where he might not make the chase, but Jeff Gordon's back up into it. A bit of a dogfight for these last couple spots. There's absolutely no way David Ragan's going to make the chase with his win. He might get another one, though. Another win, because we're going into Bristol. Lightning may strike twice. And Joe Nemechek, believe it or not, finished 22nd at Michigan, but he didn't score enough points to get out of last in the Cup Series standing, so he is still the worst guy in the field. But anyway, today we move on to Bristol, the third to last race of the regular season, and by the way, it's the night race. In any other game, for the most part, I'd say that's awesome. Going into a racetrack that I personally love, we all know how the spring race went. 28 cautions, where he sucked. I finished like 31st. We wrecked nonstop. So I have a fix for that. This race is either going to be horrible or the best thing you've ever witnessed. I am shutting off cautions. Like I said, it's either going to be amazing or stupid, or a combination of the two, all of which will be good. The spring race sucked. We couldn't get any racing in. This is at least going to make it crazy. Had to do something to the racing to make it better. And I think turn this into a death race, determining who will become the Master of Chaos, will be the better way to conduct an event.
We got to try and make sure the setup is exactly how you want it before qualifying. Get out on the track and see what you think.
So we're going with a super aggressive setup for this race. Hardly any air pressure at all in any of the tires as a starting pressure. It's as low as it can go. So I'm going for max grip. I don't give a crap about the tire wear. I know for a fact that we're going to get some yellows, or I guess reds, as it would be referred to in this game, because I know cautions are shut off, but if the field wrecks bad enough and somebody either flips or DNFs, there will be a red flag for them. So we're going to get essentially cautions no matter what, or at least a chance to pit. So I'm going to bank on that because I know we're going to get them. This is a race for either everyone to express their frustrations to me, or for me to express all my frustrations with them. It all depends on who's willing to be the aggressor.
The further up the field you are, the less cars you have to pass during the race. So go earn yourself a good spot in the pack.
Since we run a really legitimate chance of DNFing for the race, though, I do want to at least set on the pole and say that I won something. Oh, that corner's good, but it's a little too good.
Hey, today's the day, man. Let's show them boys what we got.
Oh, it's bottoming out. It's trying to slip. A lot of crap happening. Might not look like it, but I'm feeling all of it. 10th.
Come on, push that pace.
I don't think I'm getting the pole. Sail it off in there. Pick up the throttle. Nothing. 10th. Whatever. Good enough. It just gives me more emphasis on winning the race since I didn't win anything yet.
Top 10 grid position. Good, strong qualifying.
So, sure, Martin Truex Jr., Tony Stewart front row, but how about this? Travis Pastrana qualifies 4th at Bristol, putting the pressure on Jeff Gordon. Mark Martin, top 10. I don't see Greg Biffle. Man, Greg kind of dropped the ball on that. He's starting down 21st. David Ragan, 26th, and Joe Nemechek still last, off by 1.2 seconds.
Give it everything you've got out there, and you could end the day in victory lane. Good luck, buddy.
It's the wildest night in stock car racing. Welcome to Bristol Motor Speedway and the Irwin Tools Night Race. And Darrell Waltrip, this place is going to play to a packed house tonight.
This is one of my favorite racetracks, Mike. I love the short tracks. They call this the last great Coliseum, and I know why, because you got to be a gladiator to compete here.
Tonight is racing's answer to, if you build it, will they come? Bristol used to struggle to fill 20,000 seats. Fans kept coming. They kept increasing. Now they've got 165,000 seats here. Not that the folks ever sit down on them for very long. This is an action track, Darrell. Ready to go?
This is going to be an expensive night of death racing, I can tell you that. I don't know how this is going to go, shutting the cautions off. I know the Eutechnics games, they like to stack up once a wreck starts. So here we go. Cross your fingers. This could be the best thing you've ever witnessed. Let's do it.
Go, boys and girls. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go race. buddy. It's gonna be a bit crazy out there. Top 5, here we come.
Oh, it is going to get crazy, I can tell you that. Dennis?
All right, get away from that wall. Find some space. Keep working it, man.
Have I proven my point?
Far out your door. Up top, at your door.
We already got a red. That didn't take long at all. Yeah, we still got people coming. Yeah, Dennis did die in that. I probably just really screwed up the points, didn't I? I know it's going to be stupid, this whole race. This is just the Band-Aid that I wanted to put on to make this race somewhat entertaining. It's already kind of working. Okay, so we already got one of them down. This is almost going to turn into an elimination race, isn't it? Like how NASCAR The Game 2011 would eliminate a car like every lap, the tail-end car. That's what this is going to turn into. All right, we're repairing damage because I have the opportunity and I was going to be last anyway. So here we go already. Martin Truex Jr., Jeff Gordon, front row. I am 42nd.
Got one work at the bottom. Let's go to work now, buddy. Come on. Got one work at the top.
That was already really risky.
He's charging. Clear high.
We're going to need the field to start stacking up.
Car approaching low.
But we are getting some somewhat clean laps in, which is pretty neat. You see, the AIs are really fast at this place. 15:25 Truex. See, the problem is there's no like difference in lap time from the front car to the 41st place car.
Clear up top.
Wow.
Car on the bottom. One back. Clear left.
I mean, that actually kind of worked. Nobody died.
One inside. Clear down low.
All right, somebody's getting the boot, and it's Joe Nemechek.
One back. Coming low.
Wow, he saved that.
On the inside.
Respect. I don't often give bumps that are savable. Wall. I'm going to find that wall a lot in this one. I mean, this is the one race out of the season where it's expected.
Car one back.
I can get into the corner good. It's off where it all goes away.
Get inside.
Just logging laps right now.
Car inside. Just looking.
Casey
Car low. Car on the bottom.
just
one
rooted
back.
me out of the way.
Car at your door.
And
Down
same with
low.
Joe
At your
Nemechek.
door.
Joe, you're going to find the wall for that.
Right there, man. Great save. We're okay.
So am I.
Whoa, don't let her get away. Come on, buddy. We've got to work for that money. We're on the bottom. Three
Oh,
back. You're one lap down.
well,
You're the lucky dog. Do everything you can to hold this spot.
yep. I'm getting the whole field. We got them all. We got the barrels. We got the field. Got everything I wanted.
Car inside you.
This is the kind of crap you're here for.
Three
There's a
wide,
bunch
three
of them in the
inside.
pits. Hey, David Reagan.
That wreck took out a bunch of cars.
Yep, took out a bunch of people. That's what I wanted.
Your rear.
Red flag. Who died this time? Casey Kane. I might be a lap down, but I do need to pit for damages. Look at the barrels. Just everywhere. So I believe, a lap down. But that's all right. We can just start a big wreck. Kurt Busch, Dale Jr., front row. All right, so I kicked Travis back here with me. Somebody's getting wrecked, by the way, so that we get
Car outside.
like
At your door.
a freebie caution.
Been here before, buddy. Come on, let's pick it up. Lucky dog. You're the lucky dog.
I am the
Race
lucky
hard,
dog.
man. Race hard.
And they're wrecking by themselves. That was cool,
You're a lap down.
and I had no input on that.
Coming on the high side. 3 wide, 2 high.
4 wide.
Going around, buddy.
Ain't gonna work. Not gonna work.
There's a spin behind you.
Wrecking everybody.
Closing on the bottom.
There we go. Got what you deserved. You don't put a man 4 wide. Car retired. Give me my lap back. There it is. I am the lucky dog, and they are exploding. Got Ricky. I'm telling you, it's death race. It's the name of the game. Don't need to pit this time. So now we're down to 40 cars. Jimmy Johnson, McMurray, front row. David Stremmy's in ninth.
Player is the free pass car.
All right, I made a lap back, and now is when I get to really start making some progress on this race.
Car down low.
Go figure Truex would be back here with me. We're inseparable now for some reason.
First is leading by 3 seconds.
Look at that. Everybody just checking up so badly.
One up top.
Slapping walls. Martin Truex Jr. going underneath me.
3 wide. 3 wide. You're in the middle. Car tucked in behind you.
I at least gave him the bumper. I can say that. And Newman, and they're going 4 wide again.
Outside at your door.
I'm about to wreck, but I didn't.
You're good high.
Wow, that was cool.
3 wide. Too low.
How have we not wrecked? There goes Matt.
Car retired. Keep pushing. Come on, man. Don't get
I just ruined his position in points, didn't I? Oh, boy. Yeah, Matt's done. He is done for. I don't think he's going to get second in points unless Greg Biffle's the next guy to get eliminated.
Clear.
I'm pitting again. I see no reason not to. We are inside of Thunder Valley, you see, and we award the Master of Chaos his due winnings. All in gold, by the way. So McMurray, Eric Almirola front row, Greg Biffle third. So he's actually running pretty good. Joe Nemechek 10th. That could be the one good thing that comes out of this.
Good job, guys.
Or at least dumber thing that comes out of this race, is that we could get a Joe Nemechek top 10. It's getting serious. There's Reagan up in front of me, going for a 2-in-a-row clutch victory at Bristol.
Outside. We can do this. Gotta keep focused. 3 wide.
See, it's cool being able to use the bumper and know you can get away with it in the sense of not getting a caution, at least for the most part.
At your door up top.
Look at Kyle Busch. Shot out of a canyon.
Like we said today. Nice.
Man, that outside line's checking up. They're stacking. They're wrecking big.
Car outside.
That was Travis Quapple again, who wrecked big earlier.
Nicely done, man.
They are so much slower now that I'm at a really big tire advantage. Wow.
Okay, let's go find your next victim.
Made that move real slick.
He's right on you.
They're slipping, they're slopping, they're wrecking.
The leader's a second ahead.
4 wide. Big dive. They're wrecking again.
Keep going. 3 wide, too high.
They're not even wrecking from my own input.
Car underneath. 3 wide, too low.
I don't know about this.
Looking inside.
I don't know about this one, Chief.
Okay, let's go get him.
I want out.
Inside.
I want out of this. 16th, I'll take it. We're going to have to come back into that. At least this time I'll be better prepared. Downshift. Sneak by on the inside. Wow. I'm up to third. The whole field is parked in one. It's like a new element of the racetrack.
Traffic ahead.
I'm up to the point. I'm in the lead. This has added so much value to this Bristol race. It's incredible. I think I'm about to lap everybody.
So car ahead. Whoa, a lot of chaos up in front. Car up top, just looking.
Wow! Austin Dillon just climbed over me. That was incredible. He just passed me by going over me. Is that Logano? Yeah, I think Joey is done for. Okay, I'm going to pit again because I know this car is pretty heavily damaged. You know, my car is not nearly as damaged as I thought it would be. I only got rid of almost 8% of its performance. RGM, once again, builds very durable race cars. This is what we've been building our race cars for. This is what we had in mind. Cone got knocked over, and I just hit it again. Okay, I'm going to restart third behind Tony Stewart. Go figure. That we ran to each other. Kansas, Charlotte, Watkins Glen, technically Loudon, bunch of other places. We're down to 37 cars.
That pit stop's gonna make all the difference.
There's the cone. Already on the racetrack. We take the green flag with debris.
Car up top.
And Eric Almirola just on the track.
Outside.
Right in front of the leaders.
Car at your
Dive
door.
bomb.
Up top at your door. Keep it steady.
I don't know what's going on with Almirola here, but he decided to join the fun.
High side's clear.
Very neat.
One back, coming low.
And you see, just look at how much faster the AIs are. They don't get deep into the corner, but man, they got momentum. See, they pick it up so much earlier.
One down low. Keep high, keep high.
I am really impressed with Clint right now that he held that and just looped and got back going. I thought what I did right there was going to destroy the whole field, but I'm way more than actually impressed. I'm just astonished at that. I guess it just gifted Jeff Burton a giant lead. This might be a bit of a quiet portion of the race. We might be able to settle in, actually.
A handful of cars taken out in that wreck.
AI's wrecked by themselves. Come on, somebody get Jeff. I mean, they got him. I'm going to pass him just for fun. But there's a cone. The point I was going to get at is, are the AIs going to try to do some ultra-dumb double-stop strategy? That I'm really curious about. Is Greg out? I think Greg's out. I don't know what this race is going to do to the points now, because I think Greg's out, Matt Kenseth's out, Truex is still in it. This could really screw the point standings all the way up. I don't think I need to pit this time. Yeah, Jeff didn't, so we're going to restart 1 and 2 again. Josh Wise is 5th, Travis Kvapil 6th. This is a good day. All right, Jeff Burton, how are you going to play this restart? I guess really well, because he's gone already. I can't deal with these RCR cars. Got nothing for Jeff. And I'm just really holding up Paul.
Low side. Clear left.
There we go. That's my classic move.
Left side's clear.
Put him into a Tokyo drift.
The leader's a
And they're stacking. Travis Kvapil 3rd. He definitely ain't going for NASCAR anymore, I can tell you that. David Reagan. He's in 3rd. Could it be the twofer in Bristol? Imagine this race in terms of like Jeff Burton's career. This would be pretty much his last chance at maybe a race win.
Put it on the left.
So this could be major for him. We got cars pitting. I do not know why.
Punching low.
And David Reagan is a lot faster than me.
He's
Which,
going on the inside.
like, look at this.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
I don't get it. You're going to get the boot.
Clear.
He held on to it.
First is leading by 3 seconds.
That is crazy. That just means he wants another, but, like, he is fast. Scott's speed behind me.
Clear low.
David, they increase in magnitude every time, so you got to watch out. Jeff Burton now getting caught up in the lap traffic. I actually just realized I'm good to make it to the end on gas. That'd be funny if I have to stretch this out for some reason. I'm up in the lap traffic now.
He's coming high. Right's clear.
Ooh, somebody just hit the wall up in front of me. Don't know who that was.
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Car in front's head to the pit. David Stremme, I'm sending him to it. Because I did not like him cutting me off like that. Oh, yep.
Wide.
Yep.
Inside.
Yep.
Clear left.
Merging. They are merging. Hey, there's Jeff Burton. Come on, Scott Speed. Merge up in front of him. Somebody.
Come on, you're faster than him. There's a
No, I'm really not.
You're gaining on the lap traffic.
Now I am.
Side. Car's just DNF.
There goes Jeff.
Clear on the inside.
Somebody DNF'd. There it is. Wonder who got it this time. Juan. And I think David Stremme also got it. So we lost at least 2 of them. Okay, we're pitting. Because this car's not doing good. I got out in front of Jeff. Now I'm actually going to restart in 7th. Marcus Ambrose, Clint Boyer front row. We are down to 34 cars. We got some real goons running up front, and I like it. David Reagan behind me. Oh, man, if I screw up, this could be his race to win.
Car up high. Gotta get to the bottom. Car outside.
I'm at least better than them when I have a tire
Watch your
advantage.
outside.
That's all I can really say about it.
Watching your rear. You're doing it today. Nice pass, man.
Man,
Keep
David
working.
Reagan is fast.
Car 2 back. Closing on the bottom. Nice
Look at this. David followed me all the way through just to make a 3-wide pass. There we go. Whoop! Didn't see that. I was too fixated on what race I was doing. Ooh, yeah. I survived. I didn't even notice that crap was in front of me. I got really lucky. I know what's going on this time. I know what kind of game we're playing here. We're playing a game of dodge 'em.
Watch your rear. They're all wrecking in front of you.
They're like reversing in front of traffic.
Car just retired.
People DNFing. There it is. Who died this time? It was Johnson. Jimmy is done for. I don't need to pit this time, but next time, yeah, I definitely will have to. I wonder how many cautions we're going to get. And I should have checked, by the way, how many cars are left. But I forgot to. Me and Tony, front row.
At your door, up top. Car outside you.
Yeah, they're just so much better.
Keep it low. Keep it low. Car right behind you.
There we go. That's the story of me and
Car
Tony's
outside.
season
At your
together.
door.
I wouldn't recommend that whole 3-wide thing on exit. I've been on the short end of that stick.
Car 2 back. He's clear. Car on the bottom, 1 back.
Man, Jeff is really putting on a good race for me. Not letting me rest.
Back, coming low. Car at your door, down low.
And
At
just
your
clears
door.
me.
Low side's clear. Car 2 back. Stay on the bottom.
And I just wall him in reaction to that. Dale Jr. up here. Can't say I was expecting that. Then again, why would I expect Jeff Burton to be up here? It's 2013, not 1997.
Inside. Clear low.
Yep.
Come on. Come on. Whoa, spin ahead.
You can hear I damaged the front end of the car doing that.
High side's clear.
But I at least got Jeff.
Low side.
Didn't even notice.
Side. Okay, come on, buddy. Focus.
Didn't even notice there was a car on my inside there.
There's a 5-second gap between you. Keep an eye on your speed. We don't need a penalty right now.
I think the AIs might be stacking. Yep, they're stacking. I can't afford to hit the front end. I made it. I made it. Casey Mears died. I made it. Barely, but I made it. I crashed into Tony.
Come on,
I'm
Lee, can
pitting
you go out? The road's now open.
because I know I need to. I really hurt this thing on this run. It's also not the first time I've right-reared Jeff Burton. David Reagan, what are you doing? I think from here on out, I'm going to pit every time there's a red because the tire advantage is so massive that it gives me a great advantage. So I think every time somebody DNFs, I'm going to have to pit. Okay, Dale Jr., Austin Dillon, front row. I'm restarting 10th. So we've lapped a crap ton of cars, and we're down to 31 running. I don't know if we got a real good car anymore, but it does run pretty good when I'm on a tire advantage. I'll give you that. As evident by right now.
Good job. One at a time, man. Fight back,
Yep.
man. Fight back.
Oh, I made it.
There's a spin right in front.
I made it. Never mind any of that crap. I made it.
Still right behind you.
That's all that matters.
Sergeant. Car inside you.
Gotta watch out.
Come on, man. Keep that momentum. Keep that momentum. Car close.
Gotta really watch out. There's barrels going everywhere, and
To the leader.
Paul Menard.
Inside.
Is that the leader? David Reagan?
Car in front's heading to the pit.
Wow.
Whoa, close call. Great save, man.
Wow. Jesus, that was cool.
Car outside. Car inside, just looking. Left side
There they go.
Car up top.
What is going on with David Reagan here? He's scored as the leader. But yet, I'm not listed as being a lap behind.
Clear right side.
So what's happening? Pieces of that barrel.
Ready to go. 3-0.
All right, we're starting to run out of laps, and I have no idea what's going on, but David Reagan, I'm pretty sure, is the leader. And so I think he could perform the miracle in Bristol and really do 2 in a row. If this happens, that's some type of prophecy. It has to be. And I can also confirm that I hate this racetrack in this game. In no other application, no other game, not at all in reality. It's a great track, but it sucks so bad in this. The car's handling condition is just going right in the toilet. Look at this, though. We're getting like a stint of green flag racing in. Don't ask me how we're doing that. Who's that way off the pace? Is that Kyle Busch at Bristol? Off the pace. We are inside 20 to go, so we're running out of laps. David Reagan might be able to pull this thing off.
That's a full second you made up on the driver in front. Way to go, buddy.
They are stacking up so bad.
One up top. Watch him here. He's coming up fast.
Bobby just punted me.
That's clear. Right on the left. He's coming on the inside. Far down
There's
low.
David Reagan again.
Okay, 20 to go.
They're wrecking.
Spin on
They are
engine.
going, and they are wrecking. We got less cars now.
Inside
How is
clear.
David Reagan the leader, though? I'm not scored as being a lap down. Does that mean I have to slide job him? Wouldn't really call that a slide job, but you get the point. All right, so who died? Michael McDowell. I'm in 13th, but I'm not listed as being a lap down. So I am going to pit because I know I need to. Yeah, David Reagan is scored the leader. I am in 18th, but we have a front row of David Reagan, Marcus Ambrose. This is going way off the rails in a way better than I could have ever imagined.
Awesome work, boys. Okay,
I don't know
good job,
who's
man.
on
Don't
what
wanna
lap.
miss cars out there. Keep hitting your mark.
I hardly even know what's happening. I'm just going to try to pass everybody.
Player is the free pass car.
I am
Go,
the free
buddy.
pass
You
car.
got the lucky dog.
'Gonna dive to the bottom.
3 wide, 2 outside. Go up top.
David Reagan is way off pace. You see that?
High side. Use a man. Nice save. Do your best, man.
There's a lot of crap happening right now.
Car up high. Car outside. At your door.
People passing. People checking.
One outside. 3 wide.
People
3 wide.
clunking.
You're in the middle.
Truex, get out of the way.
Car approaching your
Same
rear.
with David Reagan.
Watch your
Coming
rear.
through.
Car underneath. Clear left. It's coming low. Go to the high side. Driver in first, 2 seconds ahead.
They're wrecking.
Got a car slow in front of you. It's like a blown engine.
I'm up to second.
Inside's clear.
Made a good hustle.
10 to go. Clear up
Right
high.
behind Dave Blaney. Don't know who's running and who isn't. Red flag, somebody died. At least I'm on the lead lap. I know that. Let's see who it is. Can we even tell? It's a mighty fine camera angle. I know this is dumb because we're inside 10 to go and I'm in second, but I do want to pit.
What do you want to do?
We have fresh tires, a well-repaired race car. I'm in fourth. That's all you could ever want. Here we go.
Nice pit stop. Okay, let's get back in that rhythm.
This is going to get
These
stupid,
boys.
and I got to plow my way straight through this field as fast as I possibly can.
Closing on the bottom.
Marcos got to move. He
Clear
moved.
on the inside. Looking really good, buddy.
All right, got a dive bomb.
7 to go. Outside. Right's all clear, bud.
Got to outrun Dave Blaney. We got a checkup scenario.
Clear right
Use
side.
him as a pick.
Left side's clear.
Thank you, Phoenix Racing.
6 to go.
I always knew I could bank on you. Martin Truex Jr. second. Road's blocked.
One back. Coming low. Car outside.
I just lost the lead, but Phoenix Racing
Car right behind you.
is doing the blocking work for me.
5 to go. Car approaching low. inside.
I'm going to need to pull off a slide job.
Come on, buddy. We'll get him next
Didn't really work. We got enough people piling in, I think somebody could DNF.
3 back, coming low. There's a
Dave
nice
Blaney
gap to the leader.
is the leader.
Clear low.
All right, this next couple laps is going to get real serious. Dave Blaney's stuck in it. There's the leader.
Clear.
Back to the point.
Clear left.
That's all I needed.
3 to go.
Danica, please stay out of this.
Mark your door. Up
This is
top,
not
mark
your
door.
fight.
Car in front's heading to the pit. Right's clear. Car in front's a lap down. Looking low.
Dale Jr. just ran into me as hard as he possibly could. We're under red. We are under red. My God. Martin Truex Jr.'s done. I'm going to have to pit again. This is ramping so much in intensity. It's just insane. I spotted Dale Jr. pitting with us. Dale Jr. is going to get off in front of me, it looks like. Okay. Dale Jr. is the leader. I'm in third. Dale took right sides. I am in the position that I want to be in. Everybody took wave around, but I like inside of row 2
Go get him, man. We're still one of the fastest.
because I
cars
can
out
dive
there.
bomb
Keep hitting your mark.
and just scoot. Here we go. Very critical restart.
Car high. Go to the low side.
Okay, I got to try to stay close to Dale
You got him.
because I know I got a tire advantage.
Right's all clear, bud. Car in front's heading to the pit.
All right, here we come.
Side.
One shot. Yes.
Left side's clear.
Yes. Suck it. We did it.
There you go. Yes, you're the man. Very, very
I destroyed him.
Run, buddy. We're gonna let you buy
Put him in the wall multiple times. Somebody back there died. We did it. We won at Bristol. Last lap slide job on the most popular driver
For that one, man.
as I become the master of chaos and the least popular driver in the field all at the same time. Imagine Junior Nation melting in this very moment. That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. I wasn't going to let Dale Jr. win this. The only man who I would have been okay with winning this race would have been David Reagan. I just did the victory lap, and I am wrecking.
You're the man.
That is the Bristol night race won with a last lap pass, people. Does it get cooler? I don't think so.
Way to go.
They go for an overcorrect.
They're looking
There it
for that
is.
one, man.
A lot of people DNF'd. I get to at least join the list after the checkers. My God, that was a race. It was so dumb, but it came down to, I think, one of the coolest moves I've made for the win since that fall NASCAR Heat 5 Richmond race when I made that 3-wide photo finish. That's the most style points I deserve for a win this whole season. I don't care about flipping at Michigan and then winning. This tops that. I love having Jeff Burton fans in here after I wrecked him so much, too.
It doesn't get much better than that. Now let's keep it going for the next race.
Just look at how good this top 10 is. So we pulled off the best win of the season by far. Dale Jr. brought it home in second. Marco's third, who almost made it a 3-wide move. Dave Blaney up in here, fourth position. Danica in seventh, another top 10. We lapped actually all the way up to sixth. Only 5 cars on the lead lap. David Reagan 15th. He kind of fell off there at the end, but he had a good chance. Ended up finishing 3 laps down. Travis Pastrana 49 laps down, but still finished the race. That is incredible. What a trooper going for points. So 30 cars finished. Everybody behind Travis DNF'd, including people like Truex, KFB, the actual 2013 champ Johnson, JPM, Logano, Kenseth, Stenhouse, Casey Kane, and Dennis. Didn't even get a best lap time because I destroyed him on the first lap. Okay, so listen, I fully understand how much this has screwed up the point standings. After how bad the spring race sucked, I bet the same exact thing would have happened with cautions. Just it went better without cautions. We got better racing in. I mean, honestly, that's the coolest finish this whole series has seen. Point gap is now 371 above Greg Biffle. But if you see, I mean, Brad Keselowski's moved into third. Matt Kenseth drops down to 4th. Dale Jr. moves up to 5th with his runner-up to me. Martin Truex Jr. drops down to 6th. How about this? Marcos picks up enough spots to make his way all the way into 9th. Travis's chase bid is starting to look pretty bad. He's going to have to really get on it in these next few races. From there, David Reagan actually did move up into 27th in points. Just I don't think he's going to be able to get up to 20th in the next 2 races. Last car is still Joe Nemechek by a lot. So anyway, that does it for today's edition of the Robby Gordon Season Mode. That was completely nuts. I don't really regret shutting the cautions off. Had to do something to make Bristol watchable. I had to kamikaze myself into turn 3 just in the sheer hope that I could pull something off, and I did. Dale Jr. should have taken right side tires because that's the only reason I was able to stay with him. If he would have taken all 4, he would have been gone. Put him in the wall. Marcos was to his inside, so he couldn't cross me over. It worked out perfect. It was a Robby Gordon, Marcus Ambrose tag team on Dale Jr. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've got a Patreon set up as well. A lot more Robby Gordon stuff coming up soon as we inch ever closer to the chase. Don't forget to watch out for whatever other content shows up on this channel.